This one afternoon, I was driving along the highway on my way to Byron Bay. I was feeling peckish, so I pulled into one of those roadside restaurants just outside of Yamba. I ordered a pizza and sat at the window overlooking the truck stop. I went to take a pic out the window, documenting my travels. And this big beefy guy jumps down from a truck cabin. From the other side, there was this young kid, about 20s, denim jacket, thick sideburns and a mo. They started arguing in front of the truck. Truck driver turns, looks right at me when I took the pic. He looked furious. He came towards me. The kid said something to him and he turns around and punched the kid in the face and then climbs back into the truck. A canvas army bag came flying out the window. The kid walked off with it. My pizza came out. Then I saw the kid toss his bag in the booth across from mine. He slumps down into the seat and starts counting coins. I said, "You okay?" He said, "Yeah, just hungry." I said, "Did you want to share some of this pizza? Because there's no way I'm going to be eating it all." He threw his bag over and went for the largest slice. "Where you headed?" I said. "The Gold Coast." He told me his name was David. He'd been travelling from Melbourne by train and bus and ended up hitchhiking from Newcastle. I asked what happened with the truck driver. "Just another wanker," he said, and shoved another slice of pizza in his mouth. I said, "I can drive you as far as Byron Bay." After polishing off the last bit of pizza, he lit up a cigarette. It wasn't long before the waitress comes past and said, "Hey mate, you can't smoke in here." So we split and he threw his bag in the back of my ute. He told me he had a job waiting for him on the Gold Coast. "I'm an artist," he said. "I design tarot cards." He took a pack out of his bag and held a card up. I glanced across. The design was really intricate. It kind of glowed. An image of this woman with snakes. The snakes seemed to be moving, mesmerising, and then suddenly a light filled the cabin of my ute. I swerved into my lane as the horn of an oncoming vehicle blows past. I pulled into the service station just to calm down, bought 2 big M's and, then we hit the road again. Didn't talk much after that till we reached Byron Bay. He got me to drop him off at a bus stop and then he just wandered off into the dark. I stayed in a hotel that night and slept like a log. The next morning, I went out to the ute. That's when I noticed the army bag in the back seat. There were scrapbooks with designs of tarot cards. On one page was scribbled a Gold Coast address. 1 hour later, I was there. An old lady answers the door. I said, "Look, I'm sorry to bother you, but I gave a guy called David a lift. He designs tarot cards and he left his bag in my car." She looked shocked. "David came from Melbourne to start work with me," she said, "back in 1978. I thought she must have him confused with someone else. She went inside, then came back with this old envelope. In it was a hand-drawn illustration of that snake woman. She said he never made it past Yamba. They found his body at the truck stop. I pulled out my phone to show her that pic that I'd taken from the restaurant window. There was no sign of David, just the truck driver staring at the camera. The number plate, though, was clearly visible."